Hi guys, so this is a more complicated example. I'm going to use it to show what your textbook is talking about in question 5, where it asks you to write out the vertices in matching order. So I've added number 3 here, write the vertices in matching order. So it's a little bit more complicated, and we're going to do that last step so that you know about that for question 5. Prove the congruence of these two triangles. The first step is always to put letters on the corners or the vertices of your triangle so that you're able to name the sides. And then think about what is the test that we're going to use to make this proof. We know that this side matches that side, or is the same length as that side, so they're corresponding sides. AC and DC are the same length, so are BC and EC. It's got 2 dashes on. We don't know that these sides are the same length. This is 12 centimetres, and we're going to be asked to show what Y is later on. So because we don't know the values of the prime numerals, we don't know that AB is equal to ED. What we do know, though, is that these two angles are the same. Can you see why? Because they're vertically opposite. So we've got a side, an angle, and another side, an angle, and another side. So this is a side angle side proof. Okay. So prove the two congruences of true triangles are congruent. So in triangle ABC and triangle. Now just be careful. Got to write them out in corresponding order. A, B, C. So I start at the end of the short side. I go along the opposite side here, the angle, so that's DEC. Right, so those two triangles are written out with their corners in corresponding order. Now I'm going to do a side angle side proof. So the first thing I'm going to say is that AC is equal to its corresponding side, DC. And how do we know that? Because it's given. I need the angle statement. So I'm talking about angle ACB. ACB. I'm going to say that's equal to angle DCE. Or should I say ECD? Which one? I should say angle DCE, because ACB uses the short side first. So short side first, DCB. Angle DCB. How do I know that they are equal? They're vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. So I write that down. Vertically opposite. Now, you don't just stop there. Keep going. Say what you mean. Vertically, I got a bit excited there. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Write it all out. Don't take any shortcuts. Don't tell me you've got a sore wrist. I don't care. Right. And then two other sides are the same. I've done AC and DC, so I'm going to do BC and EC. BC is equal to EC. How do I know? Well, it's given. They've got the same markings on them. I'm just going to say given. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEC. Just up here, exactly the same, but with a congruent symbol. Okay, find the values of the pronumerals. Well, once we know that these triangles are the same size and the same shape, we know that corresponding sides are equal and corresponding angles are equal. So now that we know that, I've answered question 1, I can write my answer to question 2. I can say that Y is equal to 12 centimetres. The reason is that corresponding sides of congruent triangles are equal. Yeah, irony of it is that my fingers are beginning to get sore from using this tablet. Okay, corresponding angles must be equal. That would mean that W is equal to 25 degrees, and the reason is that corresponding angles of congruent triangles are equal. Write the whole thing out. Right, question part number 3. Write the vertices in matching order. The question is asking you, are you absolutely sure that you know which angles are corresponding to each other? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, if this is short side and then 12 centimeter side, angle A has got to be equal to angle, well, short side and Y. I know that they're the same, so it's got to be equal to angle D. So let's put it like that. Angle A is equal to angle D. Angle B, the side with 2 dashes on it, the 12 centimeter side, 2 dashes in the Y centimeter side. So angle B is corresponding to angle E. So angle B is equal to angle E. And that's writing them out in matching pairs. That only leaves the angles at C. Now I can't use one letter angle names for them. I have to say angle ACB, is equal to angle DCB. Same order again. Short side first, DC and AC. Long side second, CB and CB. Nope, should be E, shouldn't it? No mistake. Double check that. DCE. Yep, that's good. Okay. And that's the answer to that. So in question 5, when it says to write out the vertices in matching order, that's what it means. Make sure that you are confident about which sides or which angles are corresponding to each other.